So last year I read Atomic Habits by Jim Clare. And in the book, one of the things that really stood out for me that I can recall right now, which speaks to me right now, was the part where he spoke about friction. And basically, what it meant is that friction is like a gap between what you intend to do and what you actually do. Because you may say you want to do this, and in the end of the day, you don't do it because of the friction that was there. Like there was a gap between what you wanted to do and what you actually did. So I realized that there have been a lot of friction lately in my life, yeah, because majorly I live my life by design. I always have like a to-do list on what to do and what not to do and stuff like that. But I realized that I've been having a lot of friction lately, and then I said, let me reflect more on it. So this video is more like a reflective video. So it may not really interest anyone, but like for myself personally, I want to also see times like this that I lose track of my progress, and I would actually like to create videos to watch it to know that okay, this was the time when I was like a bit shaky in terms of my habits, and let me see how I was able to like improve. So this is a reflective video, and if you watch it, you're welcome. So this video, as I said lately, I've been having a lot of friction. Firstly, I used to lay my bed before I leave the house, but some days I forget to lay them because I don't know really, because I guess it's just because of friction. Yeah. Because on days when I didn't want to lay it, I would say, okay, let me just pick up my book here and just arrange it. But before I find myself, I'll end up laying the whole bed. But lately, I can't even, like, even if I want to pick up the book, there's a lot of friction there for me to just pick up the book. So there's like a gap. I intend to do it, but I'm not doing it. Then I said, what could be the reason why I'm not able to do what I say I want to do? And I realized that it actually boils down to friction, which is like the theme of this video. This video I'm creating, there was a lot of friction before I ended up doing this because I realized that I'm trying to break out of friction and I'm still entertaining friction. So I said, I'm going to pick up my ring light, I'm going to set it up, and I'm going to do my video, irrespective of whether I feel ready, whether I'm ready or not. Because this is not a normal video I would have done, but like, I have to still show up even when I don't feel like it. I've missed a day, and I can't miss today. Once you lose track of your progress the first day, ensure you get back the second day. Because when you keep on neglecting each day, before you know it, you start building bad habits. So that's how habits are formed. It compounds daily. The more you repeat something, the more it becomes established. So when you begin to repeat bad habits daily, then it becomes established. So also when you begin to repeat good habits daily. So one of the mantra I actually took upon myself this year is that I will always ensure I leave my bed if I leave the house because it's an habit I'm trying to build. And one of the videos that really stuck by me that made me have that commitment to myself was a video I watched. It may sound a bit weird, but like it really spoke a lot to me because the man was like, always ensure you lay your bed because you don't know what your day will be. You may have a bad day and then you just want to come back and lay your bed and sleep, or you have to start picking up a pile of clothes from your bed or trying to arrange the bed before you sleep. So I wouldn't want that for myself. So I'd rather just lay the bed, and if I have a bad day, I'll just lay on my bed and sleep. If I have a good day, it's still fine. I'm going to lay on my bed and sleep. So the way you make your bed is where you lie on it. Fuck it. I realized also that the book I've been reading, there have been a lot of fiction lately. I haven't been able to read it more like I would have. I do read a book per month. And last month I read a book known as Do It Today. So you do it today irrespective of the fiction, irrespective of whatever wants to come in between you, ensure you do it today. So that was the mindset I always had, that whenever I feel like I don't want to do something and I can tell because you can't lie to yourself, I don't want to do this thing. That's more reason why I should do it. So I will ensure I do it that day and shock myself that yeah, I can do better. So that made me become a better person. I can't really remember the author of the book, but like the book was superb. So it was one of the good read books I have. So it was basically talking about doing things without procrastinating, and that really helped me a whole lot because I had to commit to reading the book. It was like 200 pages plus, but I had to read it because I was trying to be committed, and the book was actually pushing me to be committed because do it today And then I know I'm to read the book today, but I don't want to read it. So I'll remember do it today. So the title of the book actually resonated. It's Fruit of Commitment in Me. Well, currently I'm reading The Act of Being Alone, and one thing I don't really like is reading the book in public. Although I tried reading it once in public, and I could tell why I didn't want to read it in public, because reading that such book outside, not like the book content is not bad, but like the title of the book is what people look at. They don't know what the content is like yet. It's the title that attracts. And then I was reading the book, and someone like, "Why would you be reading a book like this?" I'm like, "It's my preference, not yours." But like the person wanted to impose their own book on me, like, "Oh, I can recommend some other books for you." I'm like, "This is what I want to read right now." So more reason why I knew something like this was gonna happen, because anyone that saw the title, like, is this girl a lonely person, or what's going on here? Why are you reading The Act of Being Alone? Do you want to be alone? Like, I actually enjoy my own solitude. I enjoy my company, just like I'm talking to a camera right now. Like, it's gonna sound cringe. Like, if you were to be here right now, it's look cringe, but like, I like stuff like this, and it's just me. I just like to romanticize stuff like this. That me personally, not what social media says it should be. And me being this real right now, I could have done this video yesterday. I know I've said that earlier, but I couldn't because of friction, and because I didn't do what I was meant to do at the right time. So I guess that just I just want to let my thoughts out there and just put out my thought process. Everything I'm just thinking right now is what I'm saying. No script, nothing, nothing. The video is not channeled to a particular thing, but I think you can say friction or do it today. And that's just it. I've been having tests lately, had 3 tests today. Oh my gosh, it was a lot, but I survived. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.